Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to see how to create patterns which you can put on your Teespring leggings. So we are going to look at creating designs for your Teespring leggings. Also, I'm going to show you how you can get some templates directly and just upload it on your Teespring leggings. That also we are going to see today. But before we get started, first we need to know what is going to be the size. So this is going to be the size of a legging on Teespring. So make sure to create this size, whatever tool you're using, even if you are using Canva or any other designing tool, make sure you create a design of this size. Now let's go ahead and create the design on Affinity Designer. Click new. So here the best part is once you create the design for the first time, once you make the setup, then later on all you have to do is just change the objects in that particular artboard and it is going to create you a new pattern altogether. So that's so special about using Affinity Designer, this particular feature of creating symbols, which I'm going to show you in a moment. So now let's go ahead and create an artboard and let's make sure it is also of the same size. I think you could have done it at the first time only, but that's fine. Again, let's go and change the size here. So we are going to make sure the width and the height is as per Teespring's recommendation. So once you are done with that, the next step is to go ahead and create another artboard, which is going to be a subset of this particular artboard. That's what we have created on this particular part, and also here if you see the same thing we have created. So we are going to create a subset. So whenever you want to create a subset, what you have to do is you have to think how many divisions you want to make of this particular shape. Let's say it is a rectangle, for example. Then in that case you are going to divide the width and the height, and accordingly you will be able to split it. Let's say you want to have 4 rectangles or squares in this particular shape. In that case you're going to divide this by 4 and this by 4 and create another artboard. So let me show you how you do that. Go here. Also what I'll do is I'll leave a link to this particular file. So if you're using Affinity Designer, you can directly go ahead and just take this file and then change the elements over here. Then it will automatically going to bring you a new pattern altogether. So now let's go here. Let's say that we have to divide this one. Then what would be the size? So we are going to divide this by 4. So 7183 divided by 4, that will be 1795.75. okay, 1795.75. So we are going to split this into 4 shapes, and the width is that, the height is 6776. okay, 6776 divided by 4, that would be 1694. Click this one, change this to 1694, press enter. Okay, now we have got the size. All that we need to do is go ahead and create another rectangle on top of this and make sure it fits the whole artboard. And we are going to change this rectangle into a group so that whatever the object we are going to put inside that group, that is going to stay there, and when we create a symbol it is going to work together. So now make sure this particular group, now we have changed this particular rectangle into a group. Now click this button, which is create a symbol. If you don't have, then go here, view, and then bring up the particular window. So let's say if you don't have, I just forgot where it was earlier. Okay, if you go here you will find the symbols. So under view menu you will find the symbols from your studio sub menu. So then you select that and click create. It will create a symbol for you. Then just for the sake of visualization, we are going to change the color. Click it and bring it to this particular area. Now hold the control button and then duplicate it, then duplicate again, and now we are going to press Ctrl J, which is the power duplicate. Now again select everything, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and then hold the control button. You can do it that way as well, and again make another copy using the control button. So now we have created this view where we have Artboard 1. I generally prefer to call this as input, because here we are going to add all the objects that we need, and this is going to be the output board. So we call it as output because this is going to be the final output. This is what we are going to export. So now all you have to do is go ahead and add objects here. You can add objects, you can add symbols, you can add shapes. There are tons of different ideas that you can use once you just create this particular layout. After that, all you have to do is go and keep adding objects, and also you can divide the section the way you want. So in this case, if you see, I have divided this into 8 different sections, but you can keep it simple and divide it into 4 sections, or you can keep it as just 2 sections if you want the pattern to look much bigger. In that case, you can do that as well. So once you do that, the one other important step which you need to make sure is whenever you create any object here, let's say we choose this color, you have to make sure it is under the symbol, comes under the symbol. So if not, just go ahead and drag and drop below. See, now see, it is all reflecting. So actually I have to undo it because I did the change directly in the output board, but looks like it is reflecting, so we don't have a problem at all. All you have to do is make sure it is under symbol. Let's say I'm going to create another symbol which is a rectangle. See, it is going above. All you have to do is make sure it comes inside. So that's how we are going to ensure. In this case, I think I have renamed it incorrectly. I think this is the input and this is the output. Okay, let's go ahead and correct it. And this will be the output board. Okay, so whatever objects you add here, make sure it comes under the symbol. So again, let me do it for one more time. Let's say I'm going to add a star. So now go ahead and make sure it is under the symbol, or you can select this symbol and then keep adding more shapes. So that's how you do it. That's how you add symbols. Keep adding symbols. Just select that and select somewhere inside the symbol. Then from the next time, whatever symbol you add or text you add, it is going to come directly inside your symbol. See, now it comes directly inside your symbol. Then after that, all you can do is go ahead and change the shape like this, and then duplicate it. This is not a pattern which you would want to put on a legging. I'm just giving you a random example. This is also a random example which I created, and you can put this on a legging if you want. And also here we have these sea animals which I downloaded from vexels.com. So that's what I was saying. In case you are not interested in doing all these stuff, you can directly go to vexels.com and start downloading all these beautiful patterns. These patterns, if people who are interested in music, then they are going to love. Gamers would love these kind of patterns. And then this is kind of a Hawaii pattern where, you know, people go to a beach, they can put these kind of leggings. And this is a geometric pattern which also you can put directly on a legging. That's all for this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment box. I'll try my best to answer them.